Welcome to another episode of One Voice Many Stories. I'm your host, Kevin Bradford. Let's dive right into it. Marcus Hale didn't live loudly. He didn't move loudly. He didn't take up space unless he had to. He built his life around being the kind of man people passed in the hallway without remembering. It wasn't security, it was strategy. Attention was a currency he learned to stop spending years ago. Most mornings were identical. Same parking spot, same faded numbers on the asphalt. Same quiet walk toward the building before the sun fully claimed the sky. Routine kept him invisible, and invisible kept him safe. But that morning, something broke the pattern. A single folded note sat under his windshield wiper. Not flapping, not crooked, placed. Marcus stopped mid-stride. The earth around him felt different, heavier, like the morning was holding his breath. He scanned the lot without turning his head. Empty cars, empty spaces, no movement, no lingering silhouette. Whoever left the note, they wasn't there anymore. They hadn't been gone a long time. He approached the car slowly, not out of fear, but out of calculation. Things like this don't happen to him. Not anymore. Not after everything he buried. He pulled the note free. The paper was crisp, dry, untouched by the night's humidity. Someone had been close. Someone had been watching. He unfolded it. 7 words, short, precise. A sentence that should have stayed buried with the last person who said it. Marcus didn't blink, didn't swallow, didn't let the reaction show. He had trained himself out of visible tales a long time ago. But inside, something old and unwelcome stirred. A memory he locked behind a door and never planned to open it. He folded the note once and slid it into his pocket. Then he felt it. Eyes. Not the kind you catch, not the kind that panic, the kind that wait, the kind that study, the kind that want to see what you remember. Marcus didn't turn around. He didn't need to. Whoever left the note wasn't testing his nerves. They were testing his memory. And he remembered. He remembered the voice behind those 7 words. He remembered the night everything went wrong. He remembered the promise he made to himself to never speak of it again. But the note broke that promise for him. He walked toward the building. But the world had felt slightly tilted, like someone had shifted the ground a few degrees without warning. The air felt heavier. The silence felt staged. The morning felt intentional. Halfway to the door he paused, not visible, just a half-second hesitation in his stride, because something else clicked into place. The note wasn't the message, the timing was. Someone knew his routine, someone knew exactly when he arrived. Someone knew he would see it before anyone else. This wasn't random, this wasn't a prank, this was a signal. He reached the door and pulled it open, but he didn't step inside right away. He listened. The building hung with the unusual early morning machinery. Vents, lights, distant footsteps, but underneath it all was something else. A feeling, a pressure, a presence. He stepped inside. The hallway lights flickered once, not enough to alarm anyone else, but enough for Marcus to register. Enough for him to know that the day wasn't done with him yet. He walked to his office and closed the door behind him and finally pulled the note back out. He read the 7 words again, slower this time, letting them settle, letting them cut. He sat down. For the first time in years, Marcus Hale wasn't in control of his morning. Someone else had started it for him, and whoever they weren't finished. He sat there for a long moment, the note resting on his desk like it was breathing. The room felt smaller than it had a minute ago, like the walls were leaning in to hear what he would do next. Marcus wasn't a man who believed in signs, but he knew patterns, and this wasn't random. Someone reached into a part of his life he had sealed shut, and they did it with precision. He opened the blinds just enough to see the parking lot. Same cars, same empty space, same stillness. But now it felt staged, like a photograph someone forgot to update. Whoever watched him earlier could still be out there blending into the background the same way he used to. Marcus exhaled slowly. If someone wanted to rattle him, they failed. If someone wanted to warn him, they succeeded. And if someone wanted him to remember, they had his full attention. He picked up the note again, running his thumb across the crease. The handwriting wasn't rushed, it wasn't sloppy. It was calm, the kind of calm that comes from someone who knows exactly what they're doing. Someone who isn't afraid of being recognized. Someone who wants him to know they're close. Marcus slid the note into the top drawer of his desk and closed it gently. Not to hide it, but to mark the moment. Because whatever this was, it wasn't the beginning. It was a reminder, and reminders only show up when something is coming. Welcome to another episode of One Voice Many Stories.